Hey guys, it's Bethany and it's time to look through my trash. So these are my empties from June and July. I didn't make my June empties, I just didn't get a chance. So I combined these 2 months together and I've got some makeup items, which is always a perk, that are separate from my current project pans, which is fun. And then I've got a ton of beauty products. Start with the makeup because I know that's most of your guys' favorite. That's definitely my favorite. So I have this Sephora. This is the Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is the one with SPF 20, and I'm pretty sure it's just kind of their original one. And this is a great foundation primer. I probably got a good several weeks use out of this little sample, so that's always nice. And I really just think that the Smashbox primers are fantastic, and I would definitely repurchase different ones in that line, you know, over and over again. They're definitely something that's worth the money. You know, they are high end and they're worth it. And then I've got this Dalton concealer in Fair. It's the Conceal It concealer, and somehow the top broke while it was sitting in my empties, so that's that. But I used up most every little speck of it. What's left in there has really changed its texture a lot, so I just don't really feel safe in using it, and I have been breaking out a lot lately. I think because it's really hot, so I'm probably getting kind of sweaty, as gross as that sounds. But anything that could be extra prone to me breaking out, I am trying to steer away from. So this had a ton of product in it. It had 12 grams or 0.42 ounces, and so it lasted me a really long time. I probably had this for a couple years and it was just going strong. It's a very thick, kind of full coverage concealer, really great for those acne spots, really great for discoloration, great for underneath the eyes. As it changed, it did feel a little bit more oily, but when I first got it, it had a really good kind of texture where it didn't make your skin oily, but it didn't have like that cakiness and dryness. So I would really suggest trying out that concealer. It's been one of my favorites that I've tried. I have this Sonia Kashuk. This was a clear brow gel, and as you can see now, it's not. There is product around the edges of the packaging, but it's just because it's congealed there. It's actually, nothing else is left in there. If you were to look in there, it's totally empty, and it's just looks like it's still full, but it's not. This lasted me probably 4 or 5 months, and it's not the best brow gel that I've ever had in my life. It does do the job, but it doesn't have like one of those firm holds. I finally finished up my NYX Jumbo pencil in cottage cheese. It looks so cute right now. So this was in one of my project pans and I was trying to use it up, and I didn't get it done by the end of the project pan, but I used it afterwards, and it's non-able to be sharpened. There's a little bit at the tip where I could kind of scoop it out, but I'm just calling it done. I feel like this is done. So I love the NYX Jumbo pencils. I think they're great. The cottage cheese one is a little bit more of a metallic white versus just the white one, which is a more matte cream finish. I don't know. So I would repurchase this, and the NYX Jumbo pencils in general I love and would purchase all over again. This is the Jordana Fabulous in the liquid eyeliner, so it's one of those pens and it's just in black. And I used this quite a bit, and it's now just basically lost its pigmentation. I have to go over it a bunch of times and still go over with another eyeliner or an eyeshadow to make it actually pigmented in black. But it is really easy, something that is, I think, a couple bucks at the drugstore, and it's going to be great for beginners. These type of pen liquid eyeliners are so easy to use, and I just prefer them. I think that they're really great. So I would repurchase this in the future. I thought it was a great one. I think I like my e.l.f. one a little bit more. It's a little bit thinner, but this is a fantastic one. And then I've got this Lorac. This is the Multiplex 3D Lashes Mascara. It was in black, a little deluxe sample size. It's got very short rubber bristles, and this was alright. It wasn't life-changing. I think it was more defining than 3D, which I would think 3D to me seems like volume. I thought it was more of a lengthening mascara. My biggest thing with this one is that it transferred really easily, so I could only put it on my top lashes. And so that's kind of annoying to me. I like a mascara that I can put on both the top and the bottom lashes. I'm not one that usually uses 2, 3, 4 mascaras at a pop. You know, a lot of people like to layer different formulas and stuff. I'm just a one mascara kind of gal, and so I wasn't a fan of that I couldn't wear it on my bottom lashes because it just immediately, you had raccoon eyes immediately. So wouldn't repurchase that in the future, but it's always fun to try out new mascaras. I have the Lush Ocean Salt Face and Body Scrub. This stuff is amazing. Me and Matt both use it. We're both obsessed with it. It's just a great, great, great exfoliator, and it's gentle enough on your face but harsh enough where it really sloughs off all of that dead skin and your skin just looks amazing afterwards. It is a sea salt scrub, completely done. It smells fantastic. I don't know, it says a vodka infused cocktail for bright fresh skin. Is there really vodka in there? Interesting. Let's see, there's grapefruit. Yeah, I can definitely smell that citrusy smell in there. Lime. Oh, organic lime extracted in vodka. Interesting. So there's a ton of good stuff in here, and so I'm going to keep this container so I can take it back to Lush, and we've already repurchased it and it will always be in the house. We love it. I think that's done with makeup, so I'm just going to jump into kind of the body stuff. I do have some perfumes in there too, so always got my soaps. This one is the Bath & Body Cocktails and Confetti soap. It was very fruity. They all kind of start smelling similar after a little bit, some of these scents. This is the Fresh Pick Tangerine. I can't talk. Tangerine. This one is one of my tried and true favorites. I love tangerine, orange, lime, any kind of citrusy stuff. I have this. This is the Golden Magnolia Sun lotion. This is the Triple Moisture Body Cream. In one of my videos a long time ago, I had mentioned that I have kind of branched out to using the Triple Moisture Cream versus the regular lotions from Bath & Body because I do notice quite a difference. They are a lot thicker. Your skin is just double hydrated. It feels amazing, and I like it. So I feel like it's more luxurious. So I like to get these now. Loofah, I like to get rid of these every couple months just because I think that it's more sanitary to do that. I used up 3 of my Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. These, this was like a 7-pack. And these were both 25. I think both of them were 25, or maybe, yeah, both of these were 25. I got these at Costco because they were on sale, trying to compare if the Kirkland one was better or worse than the name brand. I prefer the Kirkland ones. They're a little bit thicker, they're a little bit bigger, they have a lot more moisture to them, which I prefer. These seem already kind of dried out when you use them, and they get your makeup off. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I prefer the Kirkland ones. So once I'm done with those Neutrogena ones, I won't repurchase those. I've got 2 cotton rounds, just a regular one. This had been around for a while. I was using with my nail polish. And then the Whispers brand, which I'm obsessed with. These are the best cotton rounds ever. If you have a Costco, see if they have them there. They're amazing. This has made a mess in this bag. This is the Pillow Curls, Pillow Soft Curls by Miss Jessie. I've talked about this brand. I'm obsessed with them. They're great if you have curly or wavy hair. They just give your hair a gorgeous, beautiful, just natural curl, and your hair looks more defined with your curls and less frizzy. And so this was kind of a sample pack that I had left that I used when we traveled, and I already have a full size of that in my collection. I have a very exciting secret deodorant. This is the one that I always repurchase. I think it's a great one. It doesn't leave a lot of marks on your clothes. It does the job and has a really nice scent. This is the Passion de Tango scent. So I already have that repurchased. It's in my room. 2 of the Wallflowers from Bath & Body. I think this one's the Champagne Toast one, and this was some sort of cider one. And then I have This is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In. This is the light formula, and I have never liked the It's a 10. I've always thought that it didn't do anything for my hair. It was greasy, it just wasn't a good look, and I would just spray it in my hair and I was like, what is this doing? It's doing nothing. But I loved this one. This is something that I hadn't tried, this new packaging with the light. It was really great as a detangler. It was really great as a nice extra moisture to my hair. I loved it. So I'm definitely interested in purchasing this. I've seen this at, what is it, Nordstrom Rack, where they have those for cheaper. So I might pick up one of those because that was a really nice one. Not that I need any more hair care. I've got so much that I need to get through. I have two perfumes. These are kind of just travel size ones. This one is the Signature by English Laundry perfume. I think I got this in an Ipsy too, and I really liked this scent. I have no idea what it smells like, but it was delicious, and I'm gonna look at how much it is to possibly repurchase it in the future. And then this is the Forever Red Vanilla Rum one, which is from Bath & Body, and it's a little bit more maybe mature, has a little of that musk in there, but I'm not into musk, but I like this one. It just has kind of like that sensual scent. I don't know how to explain it. A little bit more mature, but I really liked this one. I would repurchase this one as well, and I think I have a couple more of these like sample size. I got them for super sale. I don't even know if they have that scent anymore. You know how Bath & Body is always revolving their scents, but out of the two, I like the Signature one best. That's more of like an everyday perfume in my opinion. Those are all of my empties. I had quite a bit over the last couple months, considering especially all the My Project pans to still be finishing some makeup too. I just think that that is so awesome every time I see makeup in my monthly empties. Don't forget to comment. I love chatting with you guys. If you would like, please subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Just takes a second, and it's always fun to have another person that I can kind of communicate with on my videos and who watch and support my videos. I think it's great, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!